Welcome to Grown Men Chopping It Up. This your boy J.R. Rydha, and I'm with my ace,
Kerry. I say Kerry with a K. This is a safe place for a grown-up after dark talk.
We'll give you a few minutes to put the kids to bed.
Because it's 21 and over. It's 21 and over. It's 21 and over.
Alright, let's get to it.
Today's episode is brought to you by girls who like taking it up the ass and the men who love them. It's an acquired taste. Even though you're not tasting it, it's an acquired taste.
Yeah. Alright.
Ladies, you are not in the minority.
Wait, guys that get in the butt?
Yeah, but those are different kind of guys.
Some of your friends?
None of my friends are. Some people try to be cool and say, "Oh, some of my best friends are." No, they're not.
Yeah.
I might know one, but he ain't told me.
He ain't came out yet?
Yeah, just keep that secret, bro. We good.
Right. So I had a post, somebody sent me a picture, and it's 4 dudes, and they're all girls.
They're all taking up the ass?
No, they're all girls, but they were dudes. They were born men, but they're women now.
Yeah, I seen that.
And they all bad.
Right.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, the one was the one that was messing with Chingy.
Yeah, but I don't think Chingy ever said he actually messed with him. It was that they took a picture together, and then everybody just ran with the story.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one, I seen that, like, she got a boyfriend from Dallas, and he don't care that she's. But I mean, like, okay, what makes somebody a woman?
Being born a woman.
But I mean, if she got titties and she got a face that looks like a woman and a form of vagina.
Have you seen that operation?
No.
Where they make a penis into a vagina?
No.
It looks pretty sick.
It seems like it would hurt.
Well, if you're asleep or under some kind of anesthesia.
But you gotta wake up.
Yeah, and then you don't have a dick anymore. I wonder if you got a phantom dick pain, like you reach for some balls and they're not there.
But I wonder, what do they do with the balls?
They cut them off.
No, bullshit.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe you can keep them in a jar.
No.
But they do. They remove them.
I don't think they remove your balls.
And they take that skin and use some of that skin to make into a portion of your vagina.
No, they don't give. You can't cut your balls off. No, fuck this.
Wouldn't it be kind of crazy if she has balls in a vagina?
What I'm saying, I don't think they get rid of them. I don't think they cut them off. You can't cut them. No.
That would look pretty stupid. Balls in a vagina.
But I don't think they cut them off.
They cut them off.
I don't think you can cut your balls off.
You know what's funny too is they do cut the balls off, but they split the penis. It's stupid. They split the penis in a way where you can actually. They turn part of it into a clit.
No. This is the worst conversation I think I've ever had in my life. Because, like, if you even get nicked in your balls, it hurts.
Yeah. If I think about getting hit in the balls.
Right. It can be too cold. Yeah. You're like, that kind of hurt.
Yeah. What do they do? You know how you put your hand down there when it's cold? What do they do after they cut off? They put their hand down there and it's a taco.
I don't think they cut it off.
It's ugly, but they do. The part about it is some of them are walking around. They still have the penis.
Right. Why would you get rid of it?
Yeah. They still. I mean, people like what's this? The new one, Caitlyn, Bruce.
Yeah, just in case he wanted to change his mind later.
Yeah, and I don't think that's genuine because he did all that, but he didn't go all the way because he said he's still attracted to women, which is, I mean, that's his mind, that's fine. But
he's a lesbian.
Yeah, he's basically a lesbian, and he probably gets a lot more women this way. He's actually got a lot more money too.
Right.
Because so many people gave him money, and he's getting all these shows and stuff.
If I was a woman, I'd be hella offended.
Yeah, the only part, because he got Woman of the Year too.
Right, that's ridiculous.
And that's, all these women that deserve it because they're actually women.
Well, how many other people are going to start doing that then? Like every week if somebody does it, does that,
Yeah. Because I remember the trailer for the show, it says, one of the parts he said was, "This is the new normal." And I find that offensive because that's not the new normal.
No.
I don't, even if everybody was born that way or whatever, I don't want them to say that is the new normal because it's not normal.
But I'm totally okay with it because I'm okay in the sense that I don't want him and I don't want any dude that turns himself into a girl. I don't want.
Yeah.
But if other dudes do that and they become couples and get married and be in good relationships, then the pool of the other women becomes better for me.
You're right. But have you ever spoke to a small child about a transgender person?
No.
It's crazy because my daughter will see people around that are like that, and I'll be, baby, that's a man. And the look of confusion is like, how is that a man? It looks like a woman. Daddy, what's wrong? It's like, that's how you know that's not the new normal.
Well, I mean, the whole thing with the whole being gay and lesbian, like a lot of girls I see, it's like a fad to be gay or to be, lesbian. Oh wait, same thing. To be lesbian or gay, and to me, and then I think somebody said it's all fun and games until somebody wants you to eat some pussy.
So you gotta bury your face in it.
Right, it's all fun and games. And, it'd be a lot of people that are fake lesbian and fake gay.
And I think they think it'll save them from certain things that they have to deal with men, but it doesn't. Because in my experience, I found in my lesbian life, I found that lesbians are just as violent as men are.
It's all
even so more.
They're taking on the mannerisms.
Yeah, because they think I'm a woman, so I can hit a woman, and it's still not good.
Yeah, I mean all that kind of shit is crazy. But like, hey, whatever you want to do, it's all good to me. Like I said, I don't care.
Yeah,
I got my own damn issues.
Yeah, because they'll even go so far as they be sagging their pants and shit. A butch lesbian will be walking around sagging with drawers on. And it's like, there's still a pussy in there. You're not fooling me.
Yeah, when you walk by, you accidentally touch their butt. You're like, don't start that gay shit, man.
Don't play that gay shit, bro.
Don't play that gay shit, bro. What?
You're a woman.
It's still fuckable.
I can still finger fuck you. They'd probably be pissed off if you tied her down and finger fucked her.
You can't tie nobody down. That's called rape.
Yeah, but it's more fun when it's a butch lesbian.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think you still get the same jail sentence.
Yeah, I guess rape is rape, right?
Yeah, rape is rape.
But if somebody's gonna do something stupid, tie down a butch lesbian. I'm not advocating that.
Yeah, it sounds like it. I seen one of those memes, and it had a butch lesbian being fucked by some dude from the back, and it said shit just got real. And she had this shocked look on her face, like, oh shit.
Wow. Because they say most of that happens I won't say most of it. Some of it happens when they've been molested as a child, and they think that that's what it's supposed to be, or it felt good, and they want to continue.
Yeah, people just have, I think people go through different phases of experimentation or whatever, and whatever. I know people who were gay and then they're not gay no more. Like, people, kids, and you talk to them like, what's up, what's going on with Lil Mike? Oh, Lil Mike, he gay. And he was like, Lil Mike gay? Like, yeah, little Timmy gay.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, for real? Then you talk to him again. Oh, no, he not gay no more. What? Right. He was part-time gay?
He's been delivered. I'm not gay no more.
I'm not gay no more. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, pussy is just amazing, though.
Yeah, I don't see why you would ever want some dick as a man.
Yeah.
There's nothing soft and sensuous, I mean, in my mind, about a dick, period. Pussy is just, the best thing going.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, there's nothing better than pussy. I don't think they've invented anything better than pussy.
I mean, pussy started wars.
Yeah.
I mean, but, like, I guess, girls feel the same way about dick and some guys.
Yeah. Yeah, because I've asked a girl before, it's like, what is it about, what I asked her is, I told her I couldn't picture myself as a woman getting fucked by a guy like me. Because it doesn't seem comfortable. I mean, being in a headlock and being pounded at 40 G's per minute. You know what I'm saying? That just does not seem attractive.
Or like sometimes you just look down and you got their legs by their ears. You're like, how the fuck is that comfortable?
No way would I enjoy that.
Right.
But for some reason they do.
They do.
They smile and be like, oh, give me some more. What?
Like, yeah.
This is not normal.
No. I mean, sometimes it's that's what we always talk about. Like, once you get a certain age, all of the backflips and shit is not necessary.
It's not.
It's like, I know what to push. ABC. Mm-hmm. You got your nut? All right, let me get mine. We got work in the morning.
I'm not, and that's the thing about me and Steph is that if I have sex with her, I am no good for at least about 12 hours.
At least.
I mean, no good. I'm gonna wake up late for work. I'm not gonna be up for breakfast. I mean, this isn't like wild sex. This is our normal sex. It's just not any good after.
No.
So we have to like time it. Like, look, I gotta work tomorrow. We can't do it tonight.
No matter what.
If I'm off tomorrow, good.
Let's go.
But don't expect me to wake up, take you to work.
Nah, it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump into some of these topics, man.
All right.
So my first topic today is how to break up with a girl like a boss.
All right. Like a boss. It's not.
Or how to break up like a boss. So a lot of times people have a lot of problems with breaking up. I don't have a problem with breaking up. I think I'm pretty good at it at this point.
I'm an expert.
You know, I think the best way to break up with somebody is text message.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm just playing.
Or fax machine.
Text message might be the single worst way to break up with somebody.
Well, it's a new age.
Yeah, but I think, you know, if your relationship started through a text message, it can end through a text message. If your relationship started through an email, it can end through an email. But if it didn't, I think the best way when it goes to breakup is do it in person.
Wow.
Do it in person because that way it's closure to the situation. A lot of times if you do it through text messages or on the phone or fax or email, what happens is the person is left with a feeling like there's no closure.
Yeah.
And because they didn't get to look you in the eye, see that you were being honest, they think that, if they just see me, it's going to be different. Like, no, motherfucker, our shit is over.
They do think that too.
So it's like, do it public. Now, don't do it at your house. You can do it at their house.
Yeah, not yours.
But do not do it at your house.
Too many breakable things.
Yeah, do it at their house. It's best to do it in public. Around a place that they go to often. And the reason why I'm saying that is most people are less likely to act a fool in a place that they go to on a regular basis.
Right.
Not everybody, but most people. We're trying to play the averages here.
Yeah.
Your house, your shit is getting tore up. Okay.
Yeah, all the time.
So
everything she bought you.
And get it over with quickly so that the healing process can begin for both people. Because even if you're the person who's breaking up, you probably feel some type of ways or you wouldn't be even thinking about how to do it. You know, so the faster, the better you do it, the more upfront you do it. And so let's say you get to that point, but you become a coward. You totally you don't know why you did it. You don't know what you did it for. You don't know how to do it. I say then let's go back to what my earlier conversation was again about a love contract. You're in a relationship. It's not working. You're not happy. Sit down. Hey babe, let's do a love contract. It's an agreement between us, and we're gonna, see how we can do this. You put the things that you want down, that person puts down the things you want. We're gonna review this in 6 months to a year. When you sit down at the review, this person hasn't done shit on the list.
You've been fucking up from the start.
Now if you need a reason, you're pointing to this paper saying, look, all these things I needed, you have done none of them.
Yeah.
So this is the reason why we can't be together. So it's not that you're bringing up nothing from the past because you gave them a clear path. You gave them a clear start. And you said, hey, let's just come up with this love contract. And you put reasonable things on there. You want head every other day. Yeah. You want to go to the movies once a week. You want to help wash the dishes. Mm-hmm. You want them to put 2 fingers in your booty, not 1. Like you put out these little things and don't be outrageous with it. Just put basic stuff. And if this person hasn't been doing the basic stuff your whole relationship, nobody wants to bring up old shit. Okay, I don't want to bring up old shit. I want to bring up, this is right now how you're making me feel and I'm not happy. Here it is in black and white. I gave you a chance. You're not doing it. I'm out of here. Yeah. But that's if you want to go the long way of breaking up and you want to be the good guy.
Explanations and shit.
Yeah, explanation and stuff. But if not, then, just do it, like I said, be 100 with the person. Tell them exactly how you're feeling, why it's not working, so you have immediate closure. And if a person doesn't accept your breakup after that, then that's really on them, because you gave them more than what the average person is giving up nowadays, right? Yeah. Most people are just breaking up over text messages, or they do my other face, ghosting, where all of a sudden they just slowly back away.
Yeah, that's a real good method. I was the king of that shit.
They just notice that you ain't around.
Yeah. But the thing about if with no closure and ghosting is I perfected it because I would like disappear because I'm fucking with somebody else. And then when she reminds me that she's around, I say, oh yeah, so I gotta come back and fuck with you. And I did that so often that it was a lot of fun. Or I never actually broke up with them. I just left it like it is.
And then
because women like that kind of thing. They love when you leave them on, and I'm just kidding.
You didn't know how far you was gonna go?
Yeah, I was gonna go really ridiculous, but I was like, nah, let me
put my ridiculous meter on 3.
Stop the bleeding.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I said. The best way I think to break up or leave a situation, and I know some people are in marriages and long-term commitments, and you guys have things together. And on the flip side of that, if you want to stay in a relationship and you feel like you're about to be broken up with, the number one thing I would say is start to accomplish things together. Yeah. It's a lot harder. It's a lot harder to leave a situation when you start to have things intertwined, like finances.
Yeah.
One bank account.
Wow.
Like cars in both of you guys' name. Like property in both of you guys' name. So if a person wakes up, they should have to look around and be like, you know what? I really want to leave them. But we have so much good shit. We got the vacation homes. Yeah. We got this and that. We have so much stuff. We got the same charities we give to. Mm-hmm. Like, we adopted the same llama. Like, you have so many things in common that it's like, you know what? Let's work this shit out.
Yeah, let me try to work it out.
But if they wake up and be like, fuck this.
Yeah. Because a smart person would take 6 months and unintertwine themselves from all this shit. And then 6 months later, be like, fuck that, I'm leaving you. And you go, no, we got a bank account together. You go, look again, bitch. There's only $2 in that motherfucker.
Oh, that's cold. Like,
women do that shit
all the time. Like, what was the movie with Angela Bassett when she burnt up all his clothes?
Oh, man, sold his shit for $1, burned up some shit. That's just ridiculous. If you do that to me, I'm calling the police. How come niggas don't call the police on these women?
Man,
I'm pressing charges.
I always wanted to get into a beef with a woman over some bullshit. Like, she get mad and break my car windows. I always wanted that because I told you I'm an engineer. I be thinking of this shit. Like, so this is the first thing I would do. Right. If a girl broke my car window, I would be like, oh, that's fucked up. Then I go to her house at 2 a.m. and I'd put 1,000 crickets through her mailbox. And crickets is hella big, right? So even if I'm buy a whole bunch because I went by the pet store, when they go fishing, and you can buy them, right? Yeah. So I was like, oh shit, I would get 1,000 of these, and I would just put them in the mailbox, right? And so when I did that, even when you kill them all, you're not gonna get them all, and so crickets be quiet when ain't nobody moving, and then they start making noise when it's quiet. Yeah. So as soon as it get quiet, they start making hella noise, and when you walk in the room, they be quiet. So you have crickets in your house for hella long.
It's diabolical.
So I was thinking about that. Then the next thing I would do is I would wait for you to go out with your girlfriends, and I'd come to your house, and I would take all your doors off. Can you imagine coming home from the club and your front door's missing, your back door's missing, all your bed? Where do you go at 3 o'clock in the morning to get doors?
Wow. Nowhere.
There's nowhere you can go.
You'll be cold them up.
Then, okay, there was more, but I would just stop right there.
That's pretty good. I've always said if a woman tears up my car or does anything to my car, I would go to her mama house and bring out all her windows. And I've actually had someone that almost thought of messing with my car because she said, when you broke up with me that day, I was thinking about fucking your car up. I seen it down the street. But I remember what you said about my mama's house. I'll bring out all Big Mama windows. And then you'd be like, my mama had nothing to do with it. I'd be like, no, neither did my car. But you ain't got no windows.
Or we could take the windows out. I know how to do that. We can take all her windows out. That's what I'm saying. I want to do shit that motherfucker got to sit there and think about that shit. Yeah, like, you come home, you got no water heater. Yeah, water heater. I'm taking the whole water heater. I'm undoing the gas lines. You know.
Funny. I'm de-roofing your house.
Right.
I'm gonna take all the roofing off.
I'm take all the shingles off the roof.
Come on, my house ain't got no roof. That'd be stupid.
That's what I'm saying. I want to do shit that's not only good but funny.
Yeah.
You know, like come out. I'm taking all your tires.
Yeah, or you take some nail polish and just splash it on the car.
No. That's too basic. See, for me, I'm gonna have to take the doors off the car.
Take the hood and the
Right, I'm taking the hood off. I'm taking some shit where you're gonna have to spend some quality. Like you could just break my window. Okay, that's fine. I can just put some duct tape on that shit. You know, I'm a dude. I don't give. Who cares? I'll find Juan and Paco to put the window back later. But where you go get a whole new exhaust system from?
Exactly. Yeah, because they say coming from an insurance background, which I used to do, they say when you're popping somebody's tires, don't pop all 4 because insurance will pay for it. Pop 3 of them, and they'll have to pay for themselves.
Or 2.
Yeah, you know, if you do an odd number, they're gonna have to buy 2 sets, but they won't need the other one.
Yeah, so I always thought about that. I mean, not that I'm saying I want anybody to come fuck with my shit.
Waiting to start beefing with a beef.
But when I was younger, I used to really sit around thinking about, like, what would I do? But I had one girl try to put, like, some glue in one of my locks or something. But it didn't work, so I never even noticed she did it. Later on, she was like, ha 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 ha, did you have a problem getting in your car? I said, ha ha, no, bitch, I got my car just fine. She was hella mad. Like, I put glue on there. I was like, ha ha, your glue didn't work.
Wow. So I remember the time I bought the Anarchist cookbook. And that has all those revenge techniques in it and shit. I didn't do any of it, but it was pretty cold shit.
What's the name of the book?
The Anarchist cookbook.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah. It's probably stuff the terrorists read. You know? But I mean, it has some really good shit in there. Like sending, mail bombs to a girl or ordering. It was something that extreme, but then some of them were order her an airport shuttle and say that I'm going to be in the house, but I'm going to be asleep, so I want you to bam on the door at 3 in the morning to come get me.
That's hella funny.
Yeah, so the airport shuttle comes and bams on the door and wake her up at 3 in the morning and they demand to take her to the airport and she's not even going.
Now that's hella funny. I'm gonna add that to my shit. But I had a girl and somebody did really do me kind of bad. I was dating this girl and I gave her a phone. And so the way she got my passwords, I wasn't even tripping because we was under good terms. And she was like, "Oh, I'm trying to get the phone turned on, but it has a code on it. What's your password?" And I just told her what my password was, not thinking that all my other passwords was the same.
Oh wow!
So she kind of, I guess, looked around through my shit and found out that my Sprint was the same password because I had different passwords and shit, but this one in my Sprint was the same.
Wow.
So after we broke up, I had no money in the bank. I'm like, I just got paid. This broad then went to Sprint and paid my phone bill like 10 times.
Oh.
Because it was the only account that she had the password to.
Hella funny.
So she just put pay now, pay down, pay down, pay down. I called Sprint like, when would somebody pay their bill 7 times? Like, what, does that even make sense? They were like, well, I don't know. We were just processing the payments. I was like, does that make sense to y'all? Yeah, really? 7 times?
Didn't that seem kind of strange?
Yeah, didn't that seem a little strange? Like, I ain't never paid my bill on time. And I ain't never paid the whole thing. Every week, I'm over here making arrangements with you. So why would you think all of a sudden I'm going to pay 7 months in advance?
Yeah, you should have called me with that.
That's it. And then I called my credit card company like, you don't even let shit I do go through. That didn't go a red flag?
No flags at all.
I got my daughter some gas at a gas station that got gas myself. They froze my card. But you going to let Sprint go through 7 times.
Wow.
Dumb bastard.
It's totally ignorant.
All right, what's your topic?
Well, those are ways that you can break up.
Break up like a boss.
I'm trying to get into ways for y'all to stay together.
Aww.
So I'm coming up with 8 ways to stay faithful. Because infidelity is one of the number one reasons relationships break up. You know, so I'm going to give you a few ways in order for you to stay faithful.
All right.
Number 1 is accept the fact that you'll always find other people attractive.
Uh-huh.
People do not get uglier the second time you find yourself in a relationship. If anything, they get more attractive over time.
Other people?
Yeah. No, like when you're in a relationship, the person that you're with doesn't get uglier as you're in a relationship with them. If anything, they should become more attractive to you. Because if you've been sleeping with the same person for years and years, guess what? That 5 starts looking like a 7 because although you've been having a 9 or 10 daily for the last half a decade, you missed the unknown.
Right.
That strange pussy thing.
Right.
You know, we like mystery. We like variety. We like to have our cake and eat it too. This will never change. So accept the fact that you're going to see somebody that stirs your soul, that you look at and be like, I would fuck the shit out of her.
Right.
Or you see a guy and you be like, man, I just want to suck his dick.
Right.
I'm talking about for a woman.
Wait, pause.
Not for a guy.
Okay.
But, you know, your girl may run into somebody that she finds attractive, and he may even say something to her. So in her mind, she could be thinking, she could be mind fucking him while she's standing there. The thing is not to do it. Because the only options you have there are either be a cheater or risk breaking your lover's heart and breaking up with him.
Right.
So you have to think like, what is better? You know, starting all over again with the unknown, or being with this person you've been with that's been faithful to you too. And what's fair? The second one is remember that most people are really bad in bed.
Okay.
Most people either don't know up from down or don't care enough to bother joining in on all the fun.
Okay.
So whether it be a man or a woman, most people are bad at sex. So if you're with somebody that's relatively good or knows how to satisfy you or that you've trained for these couple years, why waste it to get to somebody else that you got to train again?
I totally disagree with this point.
Why is that?
Because everybody's not bad at sex.
That's the most people.
Nah, I don't think most people are bad at sex. I just think most times the people that you choose is bad at sex.
They say the best sex is when you both feel like you own a piece of that person. Like you got some time in and you're comfortable.
That ain't the best sex. Best sex is random sex. Some sex you ain't supposed to be doing. Best sex is fucking at work when you ain't supposed to be. I'm getting paid to fuck you.
He said you're paid to fuck you. I actually let myself go more if there's somebody that I'm with. Strange sex, you're thinking about too much. It's like, oh shit, is the condom gonna break, or is her husband gonna come home and bash me in the skull? You know, shit like that. That's not happy thoughts.
I don't think average people think like that.
Maybe I just had too much strange sex. The third one is understand why it is that you love that someone, what that person means to you, and why you can't lose him or her. Like, think of those reasons why. You know, the thing about it is, I know it may sound backwards, but if you think about it, the only way to have control while partaking in insanity that is love is to look at things objectively as possible. Like, think of the bare bones of why you love this other person and the things that you've given up and the time that you invested in them. Sometimes you have to put your emotions and feelings aside and consider what exactly is going on, why it's happening, and what you should do to get the result that you want. That's a good one.
I hate that one.
Here's the other thing. If you do find yourself in such a situation, then don't do anything rash. It's like you said before in one of those other podcasts. Masturbate. That'll keep you from doing most stupid shit.
Dude, you do not know. So I told you my best friend told me that. I was like, man, I'm about to go get this pussy. He was like, why don't you just jerk off first and then see if you still want to go?
Right.
And I was like, no, I want to go. Jerked off, was like, I think I'm going to go to bed.
Yep. So don't put yourself in a situation where you get caught up in the moment. Once you're there, though, the thing about it is people use this excuse all the time. Once you're in a room with somebody or you're there and you're naked or whatever, women have been known to be like, oh, we shouldn't be doing this. After she's all the way down to the panties.
Right, yeah.
And I used to hate that as a teenager.
Yeah.
Because you've been done all that work, you kissing, you sucking titties. The thing about it is, a woman still feels like she can always go back if you haven't penetrated her yet. You've been touched everything but the pussy, and she was, oh no, you shouldn't be doing this, and you sitting there rock hard, and she putting her clothes on. So that's when sometimes rape happens, and it shouldn't. You should never take the cookies at all. But some dudes have no self-control. So, but that leads me into the next one where I said masturbate. You should masturbate. Pop one off. And ladies, too. Ladies can do this thing, too, to keep them from doing stupid shit. And so, you can masturbate to keep you from doing such a thing.
Right.
And that'll help. The next one is never stop trying to impress your lover. Stay curious, both inside and outside the bedroom. Do you know the difference between loving your mother and loving your man or woman? It's passion. That's the difference. You have passion when you're loving your man or woman, and you want to see them happy. And you want to see them in love with you. You want that acceptance. That's the best thing you can do. The last one is just don't do it. Don't do it. It's an insane concept, but the truth is that you are in control of your own actions. You are in control of the decisions you make and what results from them. That's the thing about it. You have to be in control of yourself.
Totally not, but that's not true. I'm not always in control.
Why not?
Sometimes my penis is in control. And it tells me, it says, hey Jay, do you want to have a good day or do you want to have a bad day? I'll pee all over everything. I'll never, I'll fuck up everything. So it's like he hold me hostage.
Right.
It isn't my fault. I just want to go to sleep. But he said,
go
get it or else.
The funny thing about me is when I'm not mentally into somebody, Snuffy doesn't respond either. Okay. He'd be like, I know you ain't digging this bitch. I say fuck that hoe too. We ain't fucking her no more. Cause it's happened. He's been like where I wanted him to do something, but he was just like, nah. I remember what you said earlier, dude. You said we wasn't gonna do this,
so we ain't gonna do it.
So we ain't gonna make this happen.
Yeah.
FTB.
Right. So you've had times where the dick did not respond to the chick.
Yeah, in my last relationship, he just refused. He was like, that bitch is no good for you. She don't like us no more. So we're not going to reward her with shit. And it was like that for a year. Yeah. That's been she was probably totally unsatisfied, but I didn't give a fuck. We weren't even supposed to be together at that point.
I would be together. But now, have you ever been in a situation where you were physically attracted to the person and your dick was like, no, we're going to be a good guy?
not a good guy, but
we're not gonna do it.
I've been overstimulated, and I didn't respond once. I was like over ready, and he was just like confused. I was like, what am I supposed to do here, boss? No, you're supposed to get hard right now. This is the thing. This is us right here. This is the only chance we're gonna get. And he goes, man, I don't know, dude. You confused me. You was messing with me earlier, and then you stopped. Then you said she was cool, and you said she wasn't. So, yeah. That happened one time.
So, you was with a chick that you wanted to hit.
I did.
But
because what happened was I had been coming to see her every couple of days, and she'd been saying no. I'm ready. Oh, no, we shouldn't. So, I come back next time. I think, this is the time around. No, I'm not ready. So he got tired of the herky-jerky shit. So the time when she was ready, he was like, nah, fuck that. We don't trust this bitch now. Fuck that bitch.
I ain't gonna get hard, then she gonna play with my emotions.
Because I remember what she did last time.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Let's go home and play.
You can play with me at home.
We don't need that bitch.
Hey, hold on. I've been overstimulated and it was over fast, but I ain't never been overstimulated where it just didn't work.
Yeah, it was like, I think I don't know if that's blue balls or not, but he just wasn't feeling that.
Yeah, his day was too full and he was about to explode.
Yeah, he wasn't going down with that at all. I mean, I've been over fast maybe once or twice.
Oh no! I mean, I think I'd use it I think it's a badge of honor.
Yeah.
If I come fast, I get up and give her a ribbon. Best in show.
Give her the trophy.
I give her a trophy. She gets, she gets the stuffed animal from the top shelf.
And I think their response would be different if you got up and gave her a ribbon, other than nigga, that's all you got. She jump up and be like, nigga, that was over way too fast. You give her a ribbon. Oh, thank you so much.
I give him first place ribbons.
I'd like to thank my mother.
If it takes forever to come, she gets the little trophy. The one that says for her participating.
Oh, no.
Everybody gets the trophy. It's on the bottom. But hey, I come fast? Yeah.
Wow.
She gets top shelf. I jump out of bed and be like, which one you want? You can pick anything from the top shelf up here.
Like you at the fair.
Yeah, she leaves.
You can trade these 2 small ones in for a big one.
Right. Last time you came, you got 2 of these little trophies. How about you get one of these big stuffed animals this time?
That's hella crazy.
I'm telling you, it works, man. It works. I'll buy you a bunch of those little trophies.
Well, I don't need them now. Wish I would have known that when I needed them.
Oh, man. My bedroom looks like the circus.
You get them a nice parting gift.
Yeah.
Like, here, we're going to give you a keychain and a bottle cap.
Right. If it takes me like 20 minutes to come, she gets like hella tickets.
And she put them in the muncher like on Chuck E. Cheese. Put these in the ticket muncher.
Yeah.
And you can work toward a bracelet.
Right. All right, hey, my next topic is single guys. I'm going to give you some best places to meet women, or single women too. We're trying to just switch up like some of the meeting places, because I just had this conversation again, and they was like, well, where'd you meet this girl, or where'd you meet this person? So I was like, look, the best place to meet somebody is Safeway or grocery stores. That's always going to be the best place. I have more people walk up to me, or I see beautiful women or whatever at Safeway. And I've noticed now that women dress really nice when they go to Safeway now.
You got heels on and produce.
Right. So I say the supermarket because you can start a conversation on anything.
Yeah.
You know, hey, you know what? You gonna cook that? Oh, man, how you do that? I do mine this way. You can start conversation. Right. And you don't really look like a stalker because, hey, I was just in the fruit aisle. You're in the fruit aisle. No big thing. You know, like me, cool. Hey.
It's a coincidence you're standing by the melons.
Right. Laundromats. You're both held hostage for X amount of time. So, you know, there's a good chance. Men, I'm going to give you some game. Pedicures.
Watch out.
Go get a pedicure. Now, a lot of men don't like to do it because they say, oh, it's this, it's that, your feet ugly. But let me tell you something. You're held hostage in a room full of women.
Yeah, full of women.
Make sure you go get your hair cut before. Get your beard trimmed up. Have your cologne on smelling good. Have your nice casual Saturday gear on. Jump up in that chair. I'm telling you, you're surrounded by women. I love getting pedicures.
Yeah.
Coffee shops. If you're a regular at a coffee shop, you get to see the people. You know, you can see somebody that you've noticed. It's pretty like a homey vibe. Homely. Homeless hoes. But, you know, people, you know, it's a homely feel. So that's a good place. Special interest groups. Like if you join something, like we said before, I said this in another podcast, but like if you like watching rainbows, join the Rainbow Club.
The Rainbow Watching Club.
The Rainbow Watching Club. Bee Club. There's a whole bunch of stuff out there that you can join and become part of, like a social group and stuff like that. I like those, you know. Go back to school. Adult classes. At least you know you can find somebody who's actually doing the same thing that you're doing.
Yeah.
So you already have something in common. You're gonna see them for 8-9 weeks. You got a whole bunch of time to put up to try different things.
And women love when they have something in common.
They do. Cooking classes, church, volunteer. Volunteer's really big.
Soup kitchen.
Yeah.
Homeless bitches.
They're the easiest. But people really like when you, especially volunteer, because then you find somebody who has a heart that kind of matches your heart. You know, if you're being honest, you know, church too. You know, you can find somebody that, you know, kind of equally yoked thing that you were talking about. Yeah. And the only thing I know about that is like, you know, it's an easy way to make an omelet. But basically, that's what it is. It's just like I just try to throw some different places that people might have not thought about. And the biggest thing to do is smile.
Yeah. And church has the loneliest women ever in church. I mean, they are lonely. They all want the pastor anyway. So you come in and you're like a buffer between her and the pastor. So you can just take some of his lightweight, so he ain't got to fuck him off.
That's horrible. I think you crossed the line. You're going to be in trouble now.
I've been trying.
All week you've been trying?
I get the trophy for that one.
Yeah, you're going to get a bad participation trophy.
You officially crossed the line.
But yeah, there's some different places to meet people that sometimes you might not have thought about.
Yeah, and a lot of times, women need that, places where they can meet people at, because guys will approach them wherever they are, going to the store and they don't feel like they're all dressed up, or going to the mall, shopping, or whatever it is,
And I think that the good thing about it, though, is that if you just keep an open mind in these kind of situations, you can find people and things that you want.
Yeah.
And I think that's the most important thing.
Why not?
Hey, so let's want to wrap this one up.
Let's wrap it up.
Hey, we'll catch you next week. We didn't get to the email or the rants, but next week we'll do double emails, double rants.
That's right. Hope you have been whatever.
Yeah. Hey, don't forget to email us.
It's not my email, it's their email. It's grownmenchoppingitup@gmail.com.
Hey, till next week.
Rawr.
Peace. So that concludes our show tonight. We know there's a lot of podcasts you could be listening to.
And should be listening to.
So we thank you for riding with us. I'm J.R. Rydha.
And I'm Kerry Witta K. Make sure you look us up on Facebook or Instagram, or get at us on grownmenchoppingitup@gmail.com. That's spelled out GROWNMENCHOPPINGITUP. And remember, everybody kneeling ain't praying.
Peace.